What does that say?
Laughterhouse!
That sounds awesome. I love to laugh.
It's a slaughterhouse.
Oh, hello there, Jamie here, and seeing how well the Desert Mirage review did, I think it's best to continue doing these reviews in between my larger projects. So with all that said, let's talk about Animal Farm.
There ain't no holding us back. We outside dressed in all black. It's going down like a lumberjack. Take a look.
This is the sound of freedom.
What were they thinking?
Rise of the Reds in Russia. Petrograd in March 1917. Scene of the end of the reign of the Romanovs. In February, when workers and soldiers rose against the Tsarists, Nicholas II abdicated in favor of his brother Michael, who refused the throne, and a provisional government was headed by social revolutionary Alexander Kerensky.
In 1917, the Russian Revolution would begin, where Tsar Nicholas II, as well as the entire Romanov family, were ousted from Russia and eventually executed by a group known as the Bolsheviks. Led by Vladimir Lenin, the Bolsheviks would also end up introducing Karl Marx's ideas of communism to Russia, before it would all go awry when Joseph Stalin took over and ended up turning the once hopeful utopia into a ruthless dictatorship. Many years later, in 1945, British author George Orwell would write Animal Farm, a book that was meant to serve as an allegory for both the Russian Revolution and Stalin's rise to power. You'd think when he wrote it, he expected to turn it to this?
Hi there, Andy Serkis here, and I... Oh, excuse me. It's my phone. It's John Pork.
Currently, there are 3 film adaptations of Animal Farm. There was the 1954 animated film from Britain, the 1999 made-for-TV live-action film, and of course... whatever the fuck this thing is. All you need to know is that the 1954 film is good, the 1999 film is okay, and this one made me want to die. And so obviously, we will be talking about the newer one first, because why would we ever be wanting to talk about good movies on this show? Don't be ridiculous.
Life is meaningless.
Originally, the film was supposed to be released on Netflix, but then after they realized they didn't want it, the movie was released by Angel Studios, known for Sound of Freedom. What? Whoa!
This is the sound of freedom.
So, with all that said, let's dive right into the story. I mean, sure, the trailer was a gigantic crock of shit, but surely the actual movie won't be that, right?
Story of Undertale.
Oh my god, there are so many ways to explain why the story of Animal Farm 2026 completely ruins the original book, like oh my god. And the first of the film's many problems come right after the movie begins.
What's going on, Randolph?
Well, everyone's getting loaded onto a truck, brother.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Well, let's go find out what's going on.
We are going on vacation. So cool.
Wow, that's super cool.
Totally rad.
Super, totally rad.
Well, I do hope it's somewhere good.
There's no such thing as good or bad. Everything is chaos. Because life is meaningless.
What does that say?
It says, Laughterhouse!
Laughterhouse? That sounds awesome. I love to laugh.
Yeah, this movie is just for babies now. You know, Animal Farm for babies. Yeah, I don't really need to say it, but I feel like I do. You see, Animal Farm, as well as the movies that came before this one, let's just say they were absolutely not for children. Like, at all. Also, no, I did not accidentally turn on my Seth Rogen-o-matic. That is actually the voice of Seth Rogen you are hearing. Yes, Seth Rogen is the voice of Napoleon in the Animal Farm movie. Huh? I'll get to Seth Rogen as Napoleon in a bit when we talk about the characters, but I'll just say this. You know that argument for celebrities versus voice actors in animated movies? Why do they only bring up stuff like the Mario movies and the Garfield movies with Chris Pratt and not Animal Farm with Seth Rogen? Like, I can tolerate Chris Pratt voicing Mario and Garfield. This is where I draw the line though. I draw the line at Seth Rogen voicing Napoleon. There is no way the guy behind Sausage Party can just say, hey, I'm gonna voice Napoleon in the Animal Farm movie and do my signature dumbass laugh, You know it's okay if your car gets broken into. So anyways, all the animals believe that they're being sent to a place known as the Laughterhouse, but then Snowball arrives and tells them that it is in fact not the Laughterhouse, but rather the Slaughterhouse. Uh-oh!
You're gonna kill us for food, especially me. Look at all this deliciousness. They want this.
And so Snowball inspires them all to rebel against the humans, and so they do that. And you wanna know what plays during it? Go on, guess. No, you're wrong. An Old MacDonald rap.
There ain't no holding us back. We outside dressed in all black. It's going down like a lumberjack. Take a look around, ain't no needle in this haystack.
So anyways, the animals successfully get rid of the humans, and the animals decide to rechristen their farm, which used to be called Manor Farm, into Animal Farm.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
Things start going well for the animals under Snowball's leadership, but then it all starts going downhill when she proposes the idea of building a watermill, and Napoleon's all like, that sounds kind of boring, guys, why not listen to someone who's not boring, like me? Why would you want to listen to someone who's boring, And then Snowball calls all the animals stupid, and they kick her out.
Oh, ouch. Ouchie, 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 ouch.
It is literally the breakup scene in Over the Hedge. You know, a good movie. So after kicking Snowball out, the animals get paid a visit from Steve Buscemi, who informs them all that if they do not pay him all the money required to keep the farm, then they will all be sent to the Laughterhouse and the farm will be repossessed. In order to get the funds in order to pay Steve Buscemi, the animals decide to open a market so they can sell vegetables, chicken eggs, and milk, which does actually happen in the book, except in the book, it was the pigs who were doing it. But in this movie, it's everyone else doing it. Okay. After getting all the money they need to pay Steve Buscemi, they then decide to spend the rest of the money on, go on, guess. You'll never get it. You'll have 1 second. Time's up, plus you're wrong. They spend it at the mall. Okay. Okay, I'm getting bored of talking about the story. How about we talk about something else, like the animation, which is actually kind of crazy, because this is the only time I'm actually going to be positive towards this movie. Yes, I'm serious.
You see, Ren, all I have to do is draw the exact same picture over and over, 1,000 times per second, and voila! I have a cartoon!
Okay, this might actually be the only time I'll ever be positive towards this movie, and that is because of one thing. The animation in this movie isn't really all that bad. I mean, it's not the best looking out there, and it is a little uninspired, but I mean, compared to everything else about the movie, like the story and the characters, it is Citizen Kane compared to everything else about this film.
Ah! It's John Pork.
Like, it's trying to go for a sort of Pixar and DreamWorks style with its animation, kind of like how the 1954 film tried to go for a Disney animation style, and honestly, I think it would have worked, but if it was the actual Animal Farm, like, why not do what Sausage Party did, whereas, like, it looks like a Pixar film, but it shows the actual horrors of Animal Farm. That could have been a really good idea. Unfortunately, they didn't do that, and instead were stuck with stuff like this. Yay! Obviously, it's not all perfect, because the animation does have some issues. For example, the human designs. Oh my god, the human designs in this movie are so... Yeah, the human designs are ugly. What's wrong with their face? So with all that said, the animation, while it does have a fair few of its problems, trust me, it is easily the best part of the movie, especially when they get back to the story. Oh yeah, that's right, this movie had a story. I guess I should get back to it. Now, where was I in the middle of the story? Oh fuck. So after the mall scene, Napoleon wanders off on his own, but oh no, the humans are laughing at him because haha, it's an animal acting like a human. How funny, laugh track. And so Napoleon's like, let's go guys, the humans do not respect us. And so in order for them to respect the pigs, they decide to stand on 2 legs. Dun dun dun!
Oh, it's happening! Oh no, it's not!
I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today.
So eventually the pigs decide to not only act like humans, but eventually team up with the humans, with one of them being Mrs. Pilkington, voiced by Glenn Close from earlier. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that? Well, it's because of a reason. She's boring. And eventually, they end up making life miserable for all the other animals in Animal Farm, with one of them, Boxer, played by Woody Harrelson, eventually getting sent to the glue factory to die. And eventually, the main character Lucky, oh yeah, did I forget to mention him? Well again, he's also boring. Lucky realizes what is happening, and so he decides to rebel against Napoleon, but eventually he gets chased out of Animal Farm by Napoleon's dogs. But eventually, Lucky is motivated by the horse voiced by Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they decide to rise up against Napoleon. And so they have a plan to humiliate Napoleon at like a sort of show that they're doing, I think. And then Napoleon dies and the other pigs die and Pilkington dies. That's all that happens, and eventually, and it's a happily ever after, the end. This is the part where I have to talk about the characters. Wow, the characters, they sure do suck in this film, and sigh, I am just really tired. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. I'm gonna do another cop-out like I did with the Desert Mirage review, and I'm just gonna have a compilation describe the characters, and by the characters I mean Napoleon. We're doing a Napoleon compilation to see how he's represented in both the original film and this one.
Who else is guilty? Stand up and confess! The revolution is now complete. We have no more use for that song. Singing it is now forbidden, under penalty of death.
They're gonna kill us for food, especially me. Look at all this deliciousness. They want this.
Go watermill!
I mean, I don't know. A watermill? It just sounds pretty boring if you ask me.
It does sound boring.
This is the sound of freedom.
You animals are all too stupid to understand!
Oh, ouch. Ouchie, 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 ouch.
Oh yeah!
I parked the car! Yeah, baby! Let's have no one do that again.
This was awful. This was genuinely awful. This is genuinely the worst adaptation of anything of all time. While the animation is alright, the story sucks, and the characters, well, I mean, you've seen the Napoleon compilation, so I don't need to say anything. All you need to know is that Animal Farm 2026 is very bad, and it betrays everything the original book set out to do. Now, is it the worst movie of all time? No, not at all. Have you even seen my previous review? Is it the worst movie of 2026 so far? No, absolutely not. Trust me, I've seen Ice Cream Man. I got nothing else to say really. I just really want this video done with, because I'm not joking. By the time this video gets uploaded, I'm gonna join a voice call where I have to watch The Rodfellows. Coming soon, The Rodfellows review. If I ever do it, would it be worth it? Would I want to kill myself?
Goodbye, cruel world. Ow.